9 iPhone mistakes you need to stop making now, including a special tip for 5G iPhone users. If you have an iPhone 12 or newer, you'll want to stick around till the very end. But first, a tip that could save you $1,000.
Really? $1,000 or more? Are we lying? Nope. Because if you don't have Find My iPhone turned on and you lose your phone and you have Apple Care Plus or another insurance plan, Apple Care Plus, for instance, will not cover it. So let's go to the Settings app, turn on Find My, because you're out of luck if it's not on.
Let's open the Settings app and tap on your name at the top of the screen, then tap Find My, then tap Find My iPhone, and make sure that switch next to Find My iPhone is on.
Yeah, so you lose it, it's not on, you go to the Apple store expecting to pay the $149 deductible, and they say,
You get out of here!
Mistake number 2, allowing apps to track you all over the place.
My banking app does not need to know what I'm doing when I'm on Facebook.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to the main page of the Settings app. Scroll down and tap Privacy, then tap Tracking. Here are a list of apps that can track you across other apps and websites. You can go one by one and turn off these switches. Facebook, for example. Facebook hates this setting.
Right, they hate it so much that they took out a full-page ad in the New York Times saying that this was going to kill small businesses.
And if you recently read about how they lost $232 billion in market value in a single day, this setting is part of the reason why.
Yeah, they're doing great over at Facebook right now. They're all having great days. Mr. Zuckerberg is thrilled.
So you could go one by one through these apps. What I like to do is tap that switch at the top of the screen, then tap Ask Apps to stop tracking. Now it's turned off for all your apps, and future apps can't ask to track, because where people fall into this trap is they download the app for the first time and they see all these pop-ups, give me location access, give me microphone access, and one of the pop-ups now is, can I track you all over the place? They click allow because they just want to use the app, and
Yeah, like as you usually say, allow.
Mistake number 3, allowing apps to use your location all the time, even when you're not using that app. So let's tap back to Privacy, upper left-hand corner of the screen, then tap on Location Services.
Yeah, we're not crazy. We're not telling you to turn off GPS on your phone. We're just telling you to pay attention, as David said, to the ones that are always allowed.
Yep, so look for that word always. Right at the top of the screen, Apple Watch Faces always has access to my location. Doesn't need access to my location all the time. No.
Not if you're not using a location-enabled Apple Watch Face.
There you go. So if I tap on Apple Watch Faces, I can choose always while using the app, ask next time, or when I share, or never.
Yeah.
So if you're using a location-based Apple Watch Face, maybe just while using the app.
Right. That's perfect, but also let's find another app, because
Sure.
Apple apps, if there's any app that it's okay to leave on for, it's the Apple apps, because they're good developers.
How about Facebook? Let's pick on them again.
Yeah, well, they deserve
Facebook
it.
always has access to my location. Do they need it? No. Do I want them to have it? No.
Well, they're having a bad day already, though, David. Are you going to make it worse by...
Yes, I'm going to do it while using the app. And then down here, look at precise location. Allow apps to use your specific location. With this setting off, apps can only determine your approximate location.
Yep, this is the use more battery switch, because the more precise your phone gets pinpointing you, the more battery it uses. So if you want to use less battery, turn that off.
Turn that switch off. Next mistake, this can really slow down your iPhone. It's when you have too many tabs open in Safari.
Nobody has too many tabs open in Safari, David. Everybody knows exactly how many they have open.
Lots of people do. I've had hundreds of tabs
Yeah,
open
my
at
mom
one
too.
time
Yeah.
in the past. So there are a few different things you can do to kind of control how many tabs you have. The first is in the Settings app. Let's go back to the main page of Settings. Scroll all the way down and tap on Safari. Scroll down to Tabs and look for Close Tabs. Tap on that. Close them manually. That's how it gets out of control. After one day, kind of extreme, 1 week or 1 month. I have it set to 1 month. I figure if I'm not going to go back to a page after 1 month, pretty safe bet that we could just let it go.
Get rid of it.
You can also go into Safari. I'm going to go back to the home screen and tap on Safari, and then tap on that tab icon lower right-hand corner of the screen. Here's where you can see all the tabs open on your iPhone right now. So maybe there's just one tab you want to leave open.
Okay.
Press and hold in that tab, and then tap Close Other Tabs. That'll close every single tab but that one.
That's cool.
But there's also, if you tap Done, let's go back to that tab button, press and hold on that, close all 7 tabs.
Wow.
And you'll know that there's a problem when this number is, 292 as opposed to just 7.
Yeah, it's crazy. So all this stuff just gets stored on your phone, and it'll slow it down, battery life, as David said. Close them.
The next mistake is leaving background app refresh on for too many apps.
Background app refresh allows certain apps to download new content in the background, even when you're not using them. And you can imagine that could use a lot of data. So let's check which apps are allowed to do that.
Let's go back to the Settings app, and we're going to tap back to the main page of Settings, scroll up, and tap on General, then tap Background App Refresh. First thing, this is kind of a bonus tip for you here. If you tap on Background App Refresh at the top, choose Wi-Fi only, not Wi-Fi and cellular data.
Right. Battery. Really. With unlimited data plans nowadays, it's possible to go through it and hit the high-speed data cap, etc.
Let's tap back upper left-hand corner of the screen. Now go through your list of apps. Which apps do you want to be able to download new content in the background of your iPhone? So right now, AAA can download new content in the background of my iPhone. I don't think they need that, so I'm going to turn that switch off. Either. And just go one by one, and I think you'll have a pretty good idea of what apps do and which apps don't.
Yeah, so messaging apps, right?
Yep, messaging
Sports apps, maybe, if you want to get those scores right away.
Our next mistake, not canceling subscriptions on your iPhone. A lot of these subscription-based companies, they're banking on you getting that free trial and then forgetting to unsubscribe afterwards. I've had this happen to me before, and it can add up quickly.
Yeah, it's happened to me too. Happens to the best of us, but how do we get rid of them?
Well, let's go back to the home screen on your iPhone, and then scroll up and tap on your name at the top of the screen. Then tap on subscriptions. It's going to take a second to load here. And here you can see all these subscriptions that are active on your iPhone, Apple Music, Simply Piano. I'm not going to cancel either of those, but if you have any that you don't really use and you kind of forgot about, just go in and tap on it.
You might want to cancel the Simply Piano one.
Next up, a mistake that I am making right now, and that is not updating your iPhone. Let's go back to the main page of the Settings app. Scroll down and tap General, tap Software Update, and you can see that big red one on my phone. It's because I have not downloaded the most recent iOS update.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what do we do?
Yeah, well, you just tap download and install, or install now. And now here it's grayed out for me because my iPhone is not at 50% battery life and it is not plugged in.
Looks like it's plugged into me, David. No. Just saying, there's a cord coming out at the bottom of it. But it's not actually plugged in. Yeah. Boom!
Yeah, sneaky.
Sneaky. We're using it as a stand.
Keeping your iPhone up to date will just help it keep running smoothly. Also can patch up some pretty significant bugs. There was that recent Safari bug that was kind of out of control that an iOS update patched up.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. You know what's another bug that we sort of have is that we don't have 1 million subscribers yet.
Yeah.
And one of the best ways that you can help us help that YouTube algorithm push us out there is to hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it because we're almost to 1 million.
It's right below that video. Similar to not updating your iPhone, not updating your apps is another mistake.
Yeah, that can cause all sorts of problems in the background of your phone or even with the apps themselves. Let's update the apps.
So let's go to the App Store. I'm going to go to the home screen on my iPhone and open App Store. Tap on your account icon upper right-hand corner of the screen, and then scroll down here. Here's a list of apps with a bunch of updates. I've got 21. I could go one by one through this list or just tap Update All at the top of the screen. I think I'll do Update All after we finish this video.
He's an expert.
We promised you a mistake that 5G iPhone users are probably making right now because this setting is on by default, and it has actually been turned on for me after I did an iOS update once.
Yeah.
So it's always good to go back and check.
Up until recently, iCloud backup would work every night as long as your iPhone was plugged in and you're connected to Wi-Fi. It would back up everything on your phone. And that's good enough for most people. But then with 5G iPhones, they said, okay, we can just do this all the time, which is kind of dumb because even 5G unlimited data plans have high-speed data caps. And if you're using all of your data to back up your iPhone, if you're taking videos or pictures, you're just going to burn through your whole data cap and drain your battery during the day. So turn this off. Just do it overnight.
So let's go back to the Settings app on your iPhone, back to the main page of Settings, tap Cellular, and then scroll all the way down to iCloud backup. When not connected to Wi-Fi, use your cellular network to automatically back up to iCloud. We don't want that. We're going to turn that switch right off.
That's right. Another mistake you're making is not joining this channel. Yesterday, we had our first Super David on with us for a live stream.
Yep.
Larry Nicholson. Thank you, Larry. And you want to chat with us? Consider joining this channel. You don't have to be a Super David, but if you want to be a member of the Payette Forward family here, we would love to have you.
He was also the one that gave us that tip about Find My iPhone you mentioned earlier in this video.
He was, yeah.
He's a fine print cell phone insurance expert.
He loves reading the fine print.
So click that join button down below the video. The next mistake you're probably making, I think a lot of us make this mistake, is we don't clean our iPhones nearly often enough.
Right. So let's clean it, David.
Yep. So a couple things you'll need: microfiber cloth for the screen and the back, and toothbrush unused, or a anti-static brush.
Right.
So get in those ports, really get that gunk out of there.
Well done.
Yeah.
So if it's really dirty, take it out of the case and do it.
Yep.
And then clean your case separately. Yeah, the unused toothbrush is the way to go. A lot of times people think their phone won't charge, but it's not that. It's just there's stuff in the bottom. Don't use anything metal, anything wood, anything like a tissue, anything that's going to splinter off in the bottom or damage the pins.
Yeah. There's actually been studies done that show our cell phones can have more bacteria than toilet seats. So it's really important to clean your iPhone off them.
Yeah, the scientists are really spending their time doing some worthwhile research there.
Those are some iPhone mistakes you're probably making right now. Thanks for watching this video. As we said, please subscribe. Please join this channel.
Yeah, and please like this video. Please give us money.
Yeah.
Thanks for please watch another one of our videos next.
Yeah, leave a comment down below.
Yeah, jeez.
We got a lot of options, a lot of different ways you can help us reach more people.
Help us help you.